Now the railroad things are coming. Here it comes. Oh. Oh.
Hey guys, welcome to our channel, Uniplex. Guys, in today's video, we will be showing 8 shocking road moments caught on camera, which have caused significant financial loss to people, and some individuals luckily escaped from nearby deaths. So, without wasting any more time, let's start today's video. The Russian city of Rostov-on-Don is an important trading hub in southwestern Russia. It's located on the Sea of Azov and follows shipping routes toward the Atlantic Ocean. So, as you can imagine, trucks are constantly coming and going. Traffic jams on the highway can really slow things down. Explosions make things even worse. One Russian driver narrowly escaped with his life when a flaming car in the opposite lane suddenly detonated.
Надо валить быстрее, ёбаный в рот. Вот это жесть. И побились все. Вот это черт подери. Горит машина. Глянь, жесткач, машина загорелась. Вот это пиздец. Нихуя себе, блядь.
According to Russian reports, a 10-car pileup completely blocked traffic on the M4 highway heading into the city. We assume the wintry conditions caused someone to crash, which set off a chain reaction. However, we're not sure what caused that one car to explode. Judging by the frame-by-frame, it looks like a smaller box truck. They may have been carrying something flammable that ignited during the crash. Myas is a Russian truck manufacturing city near the Ural Mountains. On July 20, 2014, a heavy downpour put the trucks to the test when it made the highway extra slippery. A localman rolled his dashcam as he drove down the busy highway. It looks like a graveyard full of cars and trucks that have slid off the road. Then a Hollywood-style crash happened before his eyes. Somehow the driver of the gas truck escaped unharmed. Our driver pulled away while he stuck around to inspect the damage. Anyway, how or why this accident happened is not important. Fortunately, no one lost their life, and that is the most important thing. Lianyungang, China is a prefecture-level city in Jiangsu province. It's home to about 4.5 million people and one unlucky truck driver. On September 16 of 2017, workers at a highway toll station saw a massive cloud of smoke on the horizon. They realized what was happening when the source drove around the bend. An empty cement truck caught fire somewhere along the highway. But instead of pulling over and running away, the driver kept going toward the toll booth. CCTV cameras captured him driving through. You can see bits of flaming debris falling off the truck. Then, the camera fills with smoke. Another angle shows the truck passing through the toll station. It finally stops and the toll workers rush out with fire extinguishers. You can see where the wheels are burnt to a crisp. According to reports, the driver's tires caught fire somewhere on the highway. He didn't want to risk damaging the road, so he drove through the toll booth and asked for help. Anyway, fortunately, in this incident nobody got hurt and the only damage was to the truck. If you drive about 25 miles northeast of San Antonio, you'll stumble upon the small city of Cibolo, Texas. They're home to about 32,000 people and an Amtrak line running from LA to New Orleans. But on February 27 of 2020, those riding the train needed to find an alternate route. Chris Schlein was on his way to work when he saw an 18-wheeler stuck on the tracks. When the crossing arms came down, he knew this was his chance to capture something amazing on film.
Stuck on the railroad. Now the railroad things are coming. Here he comes. Oh. Oh. That's why you don't crossings.
Truck drivers aren't human GPSs. They rely on their dispatchers to plan the quickest, safest, and most fuel-efficient route. When the police arrived, the driver blamed dispatch for sending him over the train tracks. They were too high and his truck bottomed out. Meanwhile, there were 116 passengers on the train when it smacked into the truck. Luckily, nobody was hurt during the accident. Whenever you see a truck stuck on the railroad, it's usually because of low ground clearance. The raised track caused the truck to bottom out, and there's no moving it until the train comes. Maoming is a prefecture-level city in Guangdong province in China. They're among the world's largest exporters of refined oil, so their fire department is always on high alert in case something goes wrong. They had to spring into action on March 22nd of 2022, but it was nowhere near the oil plant. A commuter was driving downtown when their gas tank began leaking. All it took was a tiny spark to ignite a trail of fire on the road. Something ignites under the car, causing the pool of gas behind them to catch. Then, the driver pulls forward, possibly unaware that their car is on fire. They leave a trail of fire behind them and don't stop until they see it on their hood. The door opens as our dash cam passes. We assume the driver ran as far away as possible. 2 trucks and 12 firefighters showed up to extinguish the fire. For a moment, it looks like they're having trouble getting the hood up. The fire must have melted the release hook. We are not sure how it started. But thankfully, nobody was hurt when the gas leak caught fire. Qinghai is the largest Chinese province by area, but the 3rd smallest by population. Most of that area is full of tall, uninhabitable mountains, but that didn't stop people from building roads along the cliffs. On August 1st of 2015, someone noticed a loose boulder overlooking one of those highways. Several days of heavy rain had weakened the mountainside. Tiny landslides occurred here and there, but they were waiting for the big one. Then, the big one finally came. Look at the giant crack in the mountain before it collapses. Kudos to those workers who held their ground to record the landslide. We would have been running in the opposite direction. These types of landslides are common in China. Rain soaks into the soil and causes little slips and cracks. Eventually, those culminate in massive rock slides, like the one we see here. Thankfully, nobody was hurt when the mountain collapsed. Crews worked as quickly as possible to reopen the road. About 75 miles north of Hong Kong sits the prefecture-level city of Guangzhou, China. Its 2,200-year history dates back to the Qin dynasty. Today, it's among China's largest cities and home to about 18.6 million people. But tragedy struck on December 1st of 2019 when a massive sinkhole opened in the middle of a busy intersection. The initial collapse was wide enough to swallow a sanitation truck and a motorbike. Then, it just kept getting bigger. The sinkhole grew over 100 feet. Then, a burst pipe quickly filled the pit with muddy water. This made rescuing the 3 people trapped inside very difficult. A father and his newlywed son were stuck in the truck when it fell in. The man's wife said her husband replaced her on the job because she was pregnant. When she asked how the rescue was going, the response broke her heart. Workers said they were filling the hole to keep it from expanding. Some reporting claims that Chinese officials decided to fill the hole instead of rescuing those inside. Allegedly, the wife was put under house arrest in a hotel while they poured the concrete. When news leaked, protesters gathered near the worksite to express their frustration. Wuhan is the largest and most populated city in Hubei province in China. It's home to about 11 million people and a sewage system full of methane. On May 20th of 2021, 2 workers crouched by an open manhole for some routine maintenance. They were there to fix a water pipe when something didn't sound right. A massive column of fire erupts from the manhole as a scooter drives by. The workers flee and the entire road basically burps. The man on his bike took a nasty tumble, but he was reportedly okay. In slow motion, you can see dust shoot out from the cracks in the road. The burp was strong enough to lift the asphalt several feet off the ground. Another angle shows people on the sidewalk running when they see the explosion. According to Chinese officials, there was a buildup of methane gas in the sewer. They never said what ignited it, though. Residents heard a loud bang and a local shop owner rushed to help the man who flew off his scooter. Thankfully, everyone walked away without life-threatening injuries. Guys, we have come to the end of the video. Thank you for watching the video for so long patiently. If you enjoy this video, you can like and comment, and if you want to see such strange and interesting videos, you can subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon next to it. See you in the next video. Until then, stay healthy, stay well. Thank you.